All right, what's going on, people? That was kind of odd. I moved and so what's going on, people? So I'm getting to like these videos. Sorry, I'm getting blinded here by the sun. Let's see if this makes a difference. Absolutely not. So I'm getting blinded by the sun here, and so I want to make this small video and I want to post it because this is wild. Joey Porter. First of all, old school Bill Cowher Steeler defensive football players were the best. Period. Joey Porter is amongst the top guys that I love. I love his attitude. I love the way you ever try to step into any piece of Steeler territory and you're on the opposing team, you are going to be met by Joey Porter. I think Joey Porter is the one that got in Warren Sapp's face when he tried to skip through when he said he was going to skip through the pregame warm-ups and stuff that they're going to have, the stretching exercises. I'm telling you, I love Joey Porter. When that dude became one of the defensive coaches under Tomlin, who didn't know how to use him and didn't let him freely do what he wanted to do, and Tomlin got rid of him because Tomlin knows so much, right? When Joey Porter was there, I was like, oh my God. To me, it seemed like the players had more of a swagger and an attitude with them. I don't know. I love Joey Porter. Plus, he went on the field during the Cincinnati game when they laid out Antonio Brown. And I know Joey Porter was out there talking shit. And Vontaze Burfict and them just pushed him, and Pac-Man Jones got the additional, penalty yardage, and then they just kicked the field goal and won it. But Joey Porter's comments about Ben Roethlisberger. Okay, so I'm going to be the one who says I defended Ben Roethlisberger when he did his stupid little thing up in Denver. I defended Roethlisberger when he did that stupid thing in Atlanta with the off-duty cops. And I defended Roethlisberger when he had the car accident riding his motorcycle without a helmet on. I'm guilty of it. But I've always had this suspicion that Ben Roethlisberger is trash, garbage, and was not a good person. I remember reading comments way back on Twitter, and people were saying, hey, we went to the Steelers workout today in Latrobe. I remember I had a friend who told me that one of the people next to him was trying to get an autograph from Ben or something. He was walking through, I guess, going back to the locker room. And, he was just like blowing people off. He didn't want to even acknowledge them. He was like, okay, excuse me, I got to go and, get out of my way. And, he didn't sign autographs. He didn't take pictures. He didn't do anything. He was not humane. He was just like, get out of my way. I'm just going to go, go back to the locker room, do whatever, and get out of here. He didn't want to sign autographs. He didn't want to take pictures. He didn't want to do nothing. Meanwhile, other players were. And so I remember reading about that. And I was like, that's garbage, man. Why would you do that? And the cockiness and the arrogance that he had to take two off-duty cops. I think they were Pennsylvania. I might be wrong. Pennsylvania. I don't think they were Georgia off-duty cops. But he's taking them to this clubs in their off time. And I'm like, why are you doing this stuff? And then he had the Denver issue. I'm like, you know what, man? This is getting dumb. Where Roethlisberger is just being an idiot. Cocky, arrogant. It just started to show who he really was. And thinking that he was better than everybody else when he's riding his motorcycle and, with no helmet on, gets into a crash, breaks his face, the side of it and everything, has to get plates put in it. Like, this guy just is... No. Ben Roethlisberger, what I'm hearing now, it sounds exactly like what I was kind of seeing and hearing and feeling when, you read this stuff on Twitter and, you're hearing people tell, different stories and stuff, and now it's coming all full circle where you're like, damn, it was true. It's crazy. Ben Roethlisberger, and I'll tell you why I don't like Ben Roethlisberger, and I haven't liked him since they drafted Mason Rudolph. To me, it seemed like Ben Roethlisberger never cared about Mason Rudolph. Him and Tomlin never cared to train Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph would have been a great backup to Roethlisberger, a good replacement to Roethlisberger. I think had Roethlisberger and Tomlin actually dedicated their life and time and knowledge and everything to Mason and build him up. But it just seemed like, nah, he's not it. No, he's not it. He's not it. They didn't do anything to help Mason. And I could see why Mason kind of jumped in maybe a little bit on this, because maybe Mason Rudolph felt that way, where he's like, yeah, hey, Ben didn't do nothing for me. You're right. Tomlin And Ben just trashed. They crapped all over Mason Rudolph. They didn't promote him. They didn't support him. Who'd they bring in? They brought in Duck Hodges. And who's the other guy? Landry Jones. You know what I mean? It's like there was no 100% we got your back support for Mason Rudolph. He was just trashed by Roethlisberger and Tomlin. He was crapped on. And it's really annoying because I think Mason could have been better had he had better leadership and guidance, especially from Roethlisberger, who was potentially the guy he was going to replace. That's what irritated the hell out of me about Roethlisberger. And that's why to this day I don't like him. I remember on my old Twitter account, I would always call Ben Roethlisberger out. Yeah, you got an arrogant attitude, you know, stuff like that, and he blocked me. I'm like, you can't take it. And that's now that I'm seeing it, now I'm hearing Jay Peasy. Jay Peasy's my boy. I love Jay Peasy. Joey Porter is the brute of the Steelers, man. Him and James Harrison. But the thing is, when you hear players talking about it, and you're hearing it, and you're seeing it, you're reading it, yeah. And it's more than one player coming out saying these things about Ben Roethlisberger, it's true. It's going to be true. And everyone's going to be out there supporting Ben Roethlisberger and you know, trying to keep his name good. No. Sorry. Just not. I believe Joey Porter. I will believe. You could sit there and trash talk Joey Porter all you want. Oh, he's this is a model citizen who shot up the club in Denver or whatever that was in Colorado. Hey, man, no one said Joey Porter's perfect. But Joey Porter is calling out what he sees in Ben Roethlisberger, who always acts like everything is fine and, oh, I got to thank God that I'm here. No, man. No. You don't come asking for God's blessing when you did all this crap. No, don't be turning all church going now. No, that's ridiculous. You better go get baptized and dunked in holy water and then ask God for forgiveness. I'll tell you that right now. And Ben Roethlisberger, I'm gonna try to find that whole entire Cam Hayward podcast, but I'm with Joey Porter, JPZ on this one. I'm 100% with Ben Roethlisberger being the arrogant, cocky, not good player, not good teammate, attitude type guy. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents on this. I love to hear your comments. I love to hear anything you got to say. But anyways, take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.